What I really wanted to tell you was that, what the hell was I going to tell y'all? Oh, I was just thinking as I'm, running all these errands and shit. I mean, look at these nails. Can you see this shit? My nails are, I've done videos on this. I think after a year or so, I started noticing like a real difference in my nails. And I'm not taking any supplements. I have been taking the Be Kind Woman's Multi, but I got a really small bottle and it lasted me like a month or so. But I used to take like a strong nails. I think it was Diva Vegan Kind. But I'm not taking really anything right now. I'm taking my B12 and my vitamin D, and that's pretty much it. I'll take a little bit of turmeric here and there. I think that's pretty much it. So, but I just want to let you know, like, my nails are longer than ever. They haven't been breaking hardly at all. Normally they get like this long. Like, look at this motherfucker. Look at that shit. Look how long that is. And normally, like, if they would get that long and then they would break, start to chip a little bit or whatever, so I would want to cut them all off. And right now they still feel really strong. Just wanted to update you guys and let you know that, because true beauty does not come from makeup. True beauty comes from health. And when you start noticing these things, it really is an affirmation that you're doing the right thing and that you are being healthier than ever. Like drinking enough water, getting enough protein, enough calcium, whatever, to make these bones grow and make these nails grow. And also, for the boys to know that they're both right now growing at a rate of about a half an inch per month. And Caleb has been growing. I haven't actually tracked Josh as much. Caleb's like always super gung-ho, like, hey, measure me. So I end up measuring him more. But in the past 4 months, he's grown like 4 inches. So just wanted to share that again as a really good validation that, you're doing the right thing, that we're living a healthy lifestyle despite what people think about veganism, despite what I used to think about veganism. And, I just want to say a quick word about, how I used to be when I used to like look up stuff and, this article says this. I didn't even check on the article. I didn't even check. I would just believe it. Like, that's how we are. Unless we're like trying to prove somebody wrong, we don't actively decide, oh, I'm going to go and check out this source. Now we do, or if you get into the habit of doing it. But usually in our everyday lives, we don't do that. We just, saw that headline, must be a true story. And we can't do that. That's how I used to do whenever I was a meat eater, and it's not good enough. And now I know better, but I just want to share with you guys, I've gone through tons of studies where, it's trying to say one thing, and either the article was skewing it to say something it wasn't, or it had author affiliations. And, nowadays I keep telling y'all, but I really want everybody to know this, because I don't think that, obviously the majority of people don't know this out there, that the studies, whether it's a dentistry journal that's publishing studies, whether it's a heart association, or just like the JAMA, just like the Journal American Medical Association, or whatever journal, scientific journal, which are so prestige. Oh my gosh, they're peer reviewed, let's all give them our first newborn child. And like, listen, not only do they get their funding for which studies get chosen, which studies get funded, all of that partially from big pharma, big junk food, yada, 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 the list goes on, animal agriculture people, but also the actual journals themselves are sponsored and have advertisements that contain freaking advertisements from their business, from their industries, from their businesses. So you're having so many conflict of interest. Even prestigious medical journals are set up to have this conflict of interest, and that's just the way it is. I'm not saying we can't trust any of it, because I do believe that the people who are actually performing the studies do have usually some integrity, although there have been studies about this. I believe it's in the movie or the book Whole. There's a large percentage of doctors who do these studies and researchers who do these studies that will admit that their results, their conclusions, their studies have been altered. And it's a very high number. I believe it's about 25, 30 or so, 40% for these different types of questions that they're asked on this survey. And the deal was only like half of them have even replied. And the longer they're in the system, the longer they are working in this industry, the more likely it is that they are infiltrated in this way, that they're influenced in this way. So I really recommend to read the book whole. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, that's where that information came from. If you want to check on it, he's got tons of resources and citations in there, and it's a big deal. So, like I said, we don't need to throw all of the, all the baby out with the bathwater, but you really need to be careful, where your studies are coming from and everything like that. And of course, a lot of people are out there throwing around Weston A. Price bullshit studies, and they even have their own, I believe now at this point, they have their own facilities now to do their own research. And a lot of studies, like I said before, they will take and they'll say something about it in their article and then link it down at the bottom, and the actual study says something else. If you go to the Weston A. Price Foundation website, you'll see that there's tons, and Weston A. Price is cited all over the web. Mark's Daily Apple, like every paleo whatever place you go to, like, will end up citing this organization, and their links don't add up. Like, most of the time the stuff, you can't even find it. It's nowhere to be found. The link is broken or whatever. So be really careful where you get your info, guys. Just wanted to let you know that. And I don't know why I'm still chatting you guys up, because I got to go. So I'll see you later. Bye.